Start of our next match of the day between Chattanooga and Covenant starts with a tip across by Isabel Porter. And back to serve for the Patriots is Hannah Schmidt. 5-4 lead here for Chattanooga. And that hit into the net, so we're tied at 5. You did not miss anything. We're actually starting all of these early week pool play games at 4 apiece. Try to cut down on the time that it takes for each of these matches and try to keep things moving a little bit. So tied up at 5. Still going to 25 though, as that tipped into the net, and now a 6-5 lead for Chattanooga. Into the lineup comes Faith Isbell. So Kaylee Posey to serve. And the ace will make it 7-5. That is touched. It would have been out of bounds. In fact, would have been out of bounds by about 3 feet, I do believe. But it is touched, and now an 8-5 lead. Again, Posey with the serve, and that is well out of bounds, making it 8-6. So Tori Moffitt serves that up out of bounds. Being now a 9-6 lead for the Patriots. And back to service Isabel Porter. Taken back over on the near side. That's blocked up front. Out of the outside, and the Patriots are in the net. Make it now 9-7. Serve here now, played back across. That will fall in, making it 10-7. Serve now by Evans, played back in the middle, and there's a good kill up front by Lulu Raines. Make it 10-8. And an ace served up by Jones. So Haley Jones, the 5'9" senior, to serve once again. Tip pick across. Now an opportunity for Covenant, set back to the middle, and a good kill up front by Raines once again. So back tied at 10. Serve here, just sent across. Sent back to the middle. That was blocked up front, but still played to the outside and sent over by Schmidt. Back over on the near side, tipped across by Davis, and eventually will fall in. So 11-10 the lead now for Covenant. And that short serve goes into the nets. So we're now tied at 11. Back in for the Patriots comes Tori Hall, and she will get sent to serve here. Back over on the near side. That deflected up front. Now sent to the far side and just tipped over. And once again, this left up near the net, and somebody is in the net for the Patriots. I believe that's Kaylee Posey. Now a 12-11 lead for Covenant. So Raines with the serve. Played now up front. And now put over to the middle. And wow, that was a nice hit. One of the better ones of the day for the Patriots. That's Ellie Burkhead, a 5'8" sophomore, unloading on one. And we're tied at 12. Back up on the near side. Now, middle of the floor. That's deflected. Was that touched? Must not have been. Looked kind of like it was, but nobody said anything, so it must not have been touched. 13-12. The lead now for Covenant, and the serve here from Mkhitaryan. Set in the middle, and that put into the net. We're tied at 13. Serve here is an ace. Make it now 14-13. Continuing to serve for the Patriots is Hannah Schmidt, 5'7" junior for Chattanooga. Mkhitaryan, and the outside put across there by Villanueva, and that blocked up front. As Tori Moffitt managed to get in the way of that. And we're back tied at 14. The serve here is out of bounds. 15-14, the lead for Chattanooga. And for the Patriots comes Faith Isbell. And getting set to serve is Kaylee Posey. I think they're looking at the score and trying to determine if this is right or not. And I think we're correct here, so get everything back going. So here, play back in the near side, and looked like maybe they called that on Haley Jones, who ended up in the net. So 16-14 the lead for Chattanooga. And that goes out of bounds. Make it 16-15. Set to serve for Covenant is Tori Moffitt, the 5'6" senior. Let's track down to the outside and then put across. And that hit into the net by Haley Jones. And that serve clipped the top of the net. Jones didn't nice job to come down with it. And then a good hit from that back line by CC Davis. Make it 17-16. Avery Baxter back in here for Chattanooga, and the serve goes into the net for Ruthie Villanueva. Now 18-16. So here played back up front, set to the outside. That put across, barely cleared the ceiling. Back in the middle, and then put in a nice spot back in the corner by Jones. Make it 18-17. Covenant's been coming to the NACA tournament for 12 years. They have not won a championship, but they were runners-up in Division II once. Set in the middle, and that's ricocheted and finally carries out of bounds. And now we're tied at 18. Once again, Jones to serve. Covenant at 20-10 on the year, coached by Terry Abel in his 18th year of coaching. Another opportunity for CC Davis. That was partially blocked up front. Down to the far side, that is blocked on the other side, and a 19-18 lead for Covenant. Falcons were the Rocket City Blast Gold Division champions, and the Mid-Tennessee Classic Silver Division runner-up. So they've had some experience, plenty of it, in tournament-style volleyball. This ricocheted off the ceiling, will eventually fall in, and it's now 20-18, and a timeout to Chattanooga. Take a break, back with more of Set 1 in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Serve out of the timeout, play to the far side. Now track back down, and Davis hits that out of bounds. Make it 20-19. Tori Hall back in for the Patriots, and she will get set to serve here. And that goes into the nets. 21-19. Back in for Covenant is Tori Moffitt. And back to serve is Rains. And that hit into the nets. So now 22-19. Rains again with the serve. Play back out front and tip back down by Moffitt. Make it 23-19. This serve put back across. That's actually a pretty good defensive play from the Patriots, and then that pushed into the back corner by Moffitt. It's 24-19, and we're down to set point. And we have a timeout to Chattanooga. 24-19 is the lead for Covenant. Back with the end of this match, or excuse me, the end of the set in just a moment. So set point here, played to the outside and put over by Schmidt. Back in the near side. Now an opportunity for the Patriots. Schmidt again will just put it across. Back in the middle, Moffitt has that blocked out of bounds, but the kill for Moffitt will make it 25-19 in set one. Take a break, come back with set two of this matchup in about 3 minutes. You're watching the NACA. Start of set number 2 between Covenant and Chattanooga. Covenant did take set 1 25-19, and there is a block up front, no 5-4 lead. Again, we start all of these sets at 4-4 just to try to shorten everything up. So Covenant leads at 5-4. Serve here from Mkhitaryan, played back in the near side and just put over. And we have 2 hits on Covenant. So now we're back tied at 5. Serve here, track down, and now hits out of bounds. It'll be a 6-5 lead for Chattanooga. And there is an ace served up. 7-5. And that's across and down off the hit from Haley Jones. 7-6 the lead now for Chattanooga. Getting set to serve for Covenant is CeCe Davis. That goes into the net, so the service error makes it 8-6. Serve here from Porter. Played to the outside. Davis hits that out of bounds. Make it 9-6. So again, Porter to serve. And that's way out of bounds. Make it 9-7. Tori Moffitt will serve for Covenant, but first into the lineup for the Patriots comes Corey Morgan, a sophomore. So Moffitt serve. Played back in the near side. That's sent across, now back in the middle, and there is a kill for Lulu Raines. A 9-8 lead for Chattanooga. Serve, track down, back to the outside. That's just put across in the middle. Raines hits that, deflects off the net, and eventually falls in. So we're back tied at 9. This played up front was initially blocked and then saved and put back over. Some on the right side, that was deflected. And now put back across. Mkhitaryan back in the near side, that's just put over. And we have Covenant in the net, I do believe. So 10-9 the lead for Chattanooga. And Rayleigh Evans to serve. Stuffed up front, tip back to the middle, and once again Chattanooga saves it. That goes off the ceiling. And it will be a point to Covenant. That'll bring us to Ruthie Villanueva. She'll get set to serve. It's played back up front, tipped back across and down by Mkhitaryan. And it's 11-10. The lead now for Covenant. Villanueva's serve. Play to the far side. That went off the top of the net. Now set up. That's blocked up front off the hit of Jones. Then this tipped across. And that hit into the net. So Covenant now leads 12-10. Again, Villanueva to serve. Sent back over on the near side, then just put across. Now to the outside. And that hit out of bounds. So Haley Jones had a pretty good look at it, just hit it a little bit too far. 12-11 the lead now for Covenant. And the serve from Chattanooga comes off the hands of Torrey Hall. That is blocked up front. And we're tied at 12. Serve here played back on the near side. That goes off the top of the net. And I believe it ended up going out of bounds off the touch of Ellie Burkhead. And it's 13-12 Covenant. Played back to the middle and now sent across again. Covenant with the good set. And the kill from Rains. Chattanooga was in the net anyway. So it's 14-12. And a timeout to Chattanooga. 14-12 Covenants. Back with more here of set two in a moment. You're watching the NACA. Out of the timeout, an ace served up makes it now 15-12. Again, the way this whole thing works, both today and tomorrow, is pool play. So it's best of three matches, 25-25, 15. All sets start at 4-4 and then work from there, trying to save a little bit of time as that is served out of bounds. 15-13 the lead for Covenant. And so what happens is they pare down everybody after today, and then they go into a different pool tomorrow, and they pare it down further from that pool, and then you end up with divisions 1 through 4, and that bracket, the actual tournament bracket then, starts on Friday. So, but, and there's just an unloading on by Rains. Actually, a really good set too, make it 16-13, but these early games, Wednesdays and Thursdays, mean a lot if you want to try to get into Division I and win what we call the overall national champion, which is the Division I. Then, of course, there are other divisions here as well. They get to take home banners. Set back in the middle. That hit into the net by Moffitt. Makes it 16-14. So here, tracked down. That's actually a really nice hit on that back line by Jones. It's 17-14. Played back to the outside. That's hit out of bounds by Rayleigh Evans. Now 18-14. Andrea Lady into the lineup for Covenant. Serve here from Mkhitaryan, played out front. And a kill for Chattanooga, makes it 18-15. In for the Patriots comes Faith Isbell and Kaylee Posey to serve. That's sent across now. Patriots to play it, and that hit short, so 19-15. Need for Covenant. Serve here from C.C. Davis. That ball played back off the ceiling off a really nice hit in the middle of the floor by Isabel Porter. And now she will serve. (19-16). Set to the outside, and that's tipped out of bounds. (19-17). Played back to the middle, and there's a really nice hit by Moffitt, but what a dig on that back line by Posey, and Covenant will keep going to the outside. That one was actually hit with the left hand by Jones and still dug out. Covenant will play it again. Moffitt hits that out of bounds. Although I'm going to call somebody for reaching over the net, I guess, for Chattanooga, make it 20-17. So now I think they have all the scoring figured out. 20-17 the lead for Covenant. Moffitt to serve here. And that tipped into the net, making it 21-17. And timeout to the Patriots. Back with more of the second set in just 1 minute. You're watching the NACA. So serve here out of the timeout, blocked up front off the hit. and make it 22-17. And Moffitt to serve once again. And that goes out of bounds. 22-18. Set to the outside, and another kill for Rains. Makes it 23-18. And the serve from Ruthie Villanueva is an ace. Make it 24-18. Tipped across as we're here to match point. Sent over. Good save along that back line. And a tip across and down will do it for Rains and Covenant as they take it in 2 straight sets here over Chattanooga. Well, up next, we'll move to a completely different group. We go from Group E to Group F. The 1:15 matchup between Dayspring and Cumberland Valley will be your next matchup. We'll get to that in just a little bit. You've been watching the NACA National Tournament.